Good day everyone. Welcome to another video tutorial for refrigeration systems, the reverse Carnot cycle. I am Gilbert Lagman, together with my group mates, Moen Aroha and Christine Sanchez. Reverse Carnot cycle is just the reversible process for Carnot cycle, where Carnot cycle is the ideal model for heat engines, while reverse Carnot cycle is the ideal model for refrigeration systems. Carnot cycle converts heat into work, and it produces work while absorbing heat from hot region and rejects to cold region. While in reverse Carnot cycle, it consumes work and uses work to transfer heat while absorbing heat from cold region and rejects to the hot region. Reverse Carnot cycle is the same process as Carnot cycle, but it operates in reverse or in counterclockwise direction. This cycle comprises of two isothermal and two isentropic processes. Reverse Carnot cycle is based on second law of thermodynamics, or the Clausius statement, where it states that it is impossible for a self-acting machine to convey heat from one body to another at a higher temperature. It means that it moves from low temperature to a higher temperature region that requires refrigerating machine or a heat pump. As we can see in the right side of the illustration, we can see that low temperature reservoir goes at high temperature reservoir with the use of reversible refrigerator. And we can see that the work goes at reverse refrigerator to deliver low temperature reservoir at high temperature reservoir. For the PV diagram and TS diagram of reverse Carnot cycle, we can see that the relation between pressure and volume 1 to 2 process is isothermal, 2 to 3 is isentropic, 3 to 4 is isothermal, and 4 to 1 is isentropic. For the TS diagram, we can see that the relation between temperature and entropy, it forms as rectangle, with 1 to 2 is equals to isentropic process. 2 to 3 is isothermal with the heat rejection, and 3 to 4 is isentropic. For 4 to 1 process, we have isothermal, which means temperature is constant, and heat added in the system. For the analyzation of TS diagram, we can see here that from point 1 to 2, we have the isentropic compression, which means S1 is equals to S2. For 2 to 3, we have the isothermal heat rejection. It means temperature is constant and T2 is equals to T3 with the heat rejection in the system. For 3 to 4, we have the isentropic expansion, which means S3 is equals to S4. And 4 to 1, we have the isothermal heat addition with T4 is equals to T1 and heat added in the system, which means Q, A, and QR have the relationship between the WN. To fully grasp the topic, we can understand more in the formulas.
Are formulas for reverse Carnot cycle. The reverse Carnot cycle, crucial for refrigeration and air conditioning, uses work to transfer heat from a cold reservoir to a hot one. Our formulas for heat added is QA is equals to TL S1 minus S4. QA is for lower temperature. On PV plane, QA is equals to MRT1 ln V1 over V4. Heat added is also known as refrigerating capacity or refrigerating effect. The heat absorbed from refrigerated space at lower temperature, also known as TL, also referred to the refrigerating capacity. Next, for heat rejected, QR is equals to TL S2 minus S3. TL, since QR also represents the lower temperature, On PV plane, QR is equals to MRT2 ln V2 over V3. Then, yung delta S natin is equal siya sa S2 minus S3. And it's also equal sa S1 minus S4. The heat rejected to the warm environment at higher temperature are also known as the QR, or heat rejected. Next, we have the net cycle work. Formula natin dito is work net is equals to QR minus QA, or heat rejected minus heat added. Pwede rin siya na TH minus TL delta S. Next, coefficient of performance. The performance of a refrigerating machine is expressed by ratio of useful energy or refrigerating capacity, which is QA, to work net, called energy ratio or coefficient of performance, which is usually greater than 1. Yung formula natin dito is COP is equals to QA over work net. Or pwede rin siya na lower temperature over higher temperature minus lower temperature. Kinuha lang natin siya dito, yung QA, diba, is equal sa lower temperature. Then yung work net natin is TH minus TL. Then pwede naman siyang i-substitute. COP represents the ratio of the heat removed from the cold reservoir to the network input. A higher COP indicates great efficiency. It's usually greater than 1. Next, performance factor. As a heat pump or heat engine, the performance is characterized by performance factor. Yung formula natin dito is performance factor is equals to QR over work net, or pwede rin siya na COP plus 1. Performance factor represents the ratio of the heat delivered to the hot reservoir to the network input. A higher performance factor indicates greater efficiency of heating applications.
Sample problem. Number 1. A refrigerating system working on reverse Carnot cycle has temperature of 120 Fahrenheit and the lower is 10 Fahrenheit. The capacity is 20 tons. Neglect losses determine the coefficient of performances. So first, determine the given. Identify the given. So meron tayong high temperature na 120. Tapos convert natin siya sa Rankine na plus 460, so 580 Rankine. So lower temperature na 10 plus 460 is equal to 470 Rankine. So between 18 and 20 torr. Required value, COP, ang formula ng COP, and QA over work net, and TL over TH minus TL. So based sa formula, basta mayroon tayong lower temp and higher temperature, so makukuha natin COP. Since sa given naman natin, meron tayong high temperature and lower temperature, so yung second option na yung gagamitin natin formula. So solution, and direct substitution lang, 470 Rankine over 58 Rankine minus 470 Rankine is equal to COP equal to 4.2727. So ang sagot natin is letter A. Next, number 2. A reverse Carnot cycle is used for refrigeration and rejects 1000 kilowatts of heat at 340 Kelvin while receiving heat at 250 Kelvin. Determine the power required. So identify the given. Meron tayong QR na 1000 kilowatts. So high temperature na 340 Kelvin. So lower temperature na 250 Kelvin. And required volume na work net. So since malabo naman natin makuha yung QA and yung change in entropy, so magkahanap tayo ng other formula kung paano kukuhanin yung work net. So based dito sa PM natin is may QR tayo, and yung work net yung hinahanap natin, and yung PF, since ang formula may other formula yung PF na COP plus 1. So COP naman, alam naman natin, basta may higher and lower temperature tayo, makukuha natin yung COP. So magagamitin natin formula. So solution, so COP, direct substitution. So makukuha natin yung COP 2.778. Then PF is equal to COP plus 1. Since may COP na tayo, makuha natin PF. So PF is equal to 2.778 plus 1. So PF is equal to 3.778. So since kompleto na tayo, is pwede natin makuha yung work net. So, PF is equal to QR over worknet. So, derive lang tayo. Worknet is equal to QR over PF. So, substitution. Then, makuha natin yung worknet na 264.70 per 3 kilowatts. Since puro HP yung nasa choices natin, so convert natin yung kilowatts to HP. So 1 HP is equal to 0.746 kilowatts. So cancel. Ang makukuha natin value is 354.8315 HP, which is letter B.
For another problem, we have a reverse Carnot cycle has a refrigerating COP of 4. A. What is the ratio between maximum temperature and minimum temperature? And B. If the work input is 6 kilowatts, what will be the maximum refrigerating effect in tons of refrigeration? So first, lagay muna natin yung mga needed to find values. So we have the ratio between maximum temperature and minimum temperature and the maximum refrigerating effect in TO. And let's differentiate na rin yung ating mga given. So, meron daw tayong COP na 4. We got COP. And the work input of 6 kilowatts. Work input is the work net. Okay. So, we have COP and work net. So, lista na rin natin yung mga possible formulas niya. For ratio of maximum temperature and minimum temperature, we have QR over QA is equals to temperature high times delta S over temperature low times delta S. And for the COP, we have temperature low all over high temperature minus low temperature. So for the ratio, gamitin natin yung formula na nilagay natin kanina. So ito sila. And for COP equals din daw siya sa QA over WNet. So para saan ba itong formula na to? So gagamitin natin siya para makuha natin yung heat added sa ating system. Okay. And yan, derive lang natin yung formula. QA is equals to work net times COP. And according dun sa ating given, we have work net na 6 kilowatts and COP na 4. So QA is equals to 24 kilowatts. For the work net naman, work net is equals to QR minus QA. So, syempre, wala tayong QR. Kaya, dinerive lang natin yung work net formula para makuha natin yung QR. So, naging QR is equals to work net plus yung ating heat added and we have QR na 30 kilowatts. So, now, dahil meron na tayong QR and meron naman na tayong QA, mahanap na natin yung relation between the high temperature over low temperature. Yun yung ating max over min. So, okay na rin to. We have this. And according sa ating formula, we have 2 delta S naman dun sa ating mga temperatures. So, delta S over delta S, let's cancel lang din yan. So, ang matitira natin is temperature high all over temperature low is equals to QR all over QA. Ngayon, itong mga value na nakuha natin, so substitute lang natin siya. Which means yung ating high temperature over low temperature is equals to 30 kilowatts all over 24 kilowatts. And kapag kinalki natin siya, natin kung tama yung answer. We have 30 kilowatts all over 24. Yan. We have 1.25 na ratio between max temperature over minimum temperature. For checking ng ating sagot, we can use the other formula for variation ng max temperature over minimum temperature, which is the yung relation between COP and temperature. We have the COP is equals to low temperature all over high temperature minus low temperature. Then, substitute lang natin itong COP para yung high temperature natin tumaas and yung low temperature natin bumaba dahil yung ating ratio is max over minimum. So, pag tinaas natin to, is i-reverse din natin tong formula ng COP. So, we have 1 over COP is equals to high temperature minus low temperature all over low temperature. Ngayon, meron pa tayong excess na negative TL dito. Ito lang dapat yung ating kukunin. So, equate na lang natin siya ng 1 dahil same lang naman siya. So, we have TH all over low temperature minus 1 is equals to 1 over COP. May excess na negative 1 pa rin. So, lipat na lang natin siya sa kabila. Bakit? Para makuha natin yung ratio between high over low. Kaya magiging high temperature over low temperature is equals to 1 over COP plus 1. Okay? Then, kunin na natin yung ating calculator. So, ayan. 1 over 4 plus 1 is equals lang din siya sa 1.25, which means same lang sila. So, equals lang itong dalawang. Okay? Now, let's proceed na sa ating letter B. Ang pinapahanap doon ay maximum refrigerating effect. Dahil may nakuha tayong QA dito, ayan, 24 kilowatts, ito na, gagamitin na natin siya para sa ating formula. Dahil alam naman natin na yung QA is equals lang din siya sa refrigerating effect. Kaya, kukunin lang natin yung QA. Pero, dapat daw nasa tons of refrigeration siya or torr. Kaya, substitute lang muna natin siya between kilojoule over second and punta natin siya sa kilojoule over minute para sa ating corresponding conversion factor. So, cancel here. 24 times 60 is equals to 1,440 kilojoule per minute. Sabi dito, answer should be torr. Kaya, kukuha tayo ng conversion factor ng TOR. Ang 1 TOR is equals to 211 kilojoule per minute. And then, substitute the value or the conversion factor. So, cancel natin 2 minute. Cancel din yung kilojoule. Ang matitira, TOR. Then, let's solve now. 1,440 times 1 over 211. We have 6.82 TOR. 6.8246 TOR. Nakuha na natin yung refrigerating effect niya in tons of refrigeration. So, according to the pagpipilian dun sa ating problem, ang sagot ay letter D, We have 1.25 na ratio of max temperature over minimum temperature and 6.82 na refrigerating effect. Another problem for reverse Carnot cycle is the power requirement of a Carnot refrigerator in maintaining a low temperature region at 238.9 Kelvin is 1.1 kilowatts per ton. Now, find the COP and the heat rejected. So, let's determine muna yung ating mga given. So, ano ba yung given natin? We have temperature, 238.9 Kelvin, and power or ating work net na 1.1 kilonewton. And sabi doon, per ton, which means yung ating heat added is yung ating 1 TOR. Okay? Then for the formula of COP, COP is equals to heat added all over work net. And kung isa-substitute natin yung given, W net is equals to 1.1 kilowatts per ton. So ito yan. And ang sabi doon, yung heat added daw natin is 1 TOR. Kaya yung relation between W net and QA is parang kamukha lang ng ating COP. Diba? Parang i-reverse lang natin tong COP. Kaya ngayon, i-reverse din natin tong ating value para yung QA is tumaas and pati na rin yung double net pumaba para magtugma sa ating formula ng COP. Ang magiging kalabasan ng ating formula is COP is equals to 1 torr and dapat i-convert natin tong kilowatts para makancel natin tong kilowatts sa baba na work net. Ang conversion natin for 1 tons of refrigeration is 3.516 kilowatts. Now, substitute lang natin tong conversion dito sa ating formula and cancel lang ating mga unit. We have 1 TOR and 1 TOR then. Ating kilowatts, cancel. Cancel. And matitira is no unit, which is good for our COP. Now, calculate na for our COP. So 1 torr times 3.516 all over 1.1 kilowatts. Ang sagot natin is 3.1963 or almost 3.2 na rin. Okay. So ito na natin nakuhang value for our COP. Now let's proceed na sa ating B, the heat rejected. For the heat rejected, alam naman natin na may relation yung work net and QA for our heat rejected. At dahil meron na rin tayong value for W net, pwede natin siyang gamitin. So W net is equals to QA or QR minus QA. And then derive lang natin tong formula na to for our QR para makuha, which QR is equals to QA plus, or QR is equals to W net plus QA. And then meron na rin tayong mga value for W net and QA. W net 1.1 kilowatts. So substitute lang natin to dito. And QA is 1 ton. I-convert na rin natin yung 1 ton sa kilowatts para kilowatts tong W net plus kilowatts na QA as value ng ating QR. So 1.1 plus 3.516 kilowatts is equals to 4.16 kilowatts nating QR. As Sa ating pagpipilian, ang magiging sagot natin is letter A. 3.2 COP and 4.62 kilowatts na heat rejected.
Sample problem number 5. A refrigerating system operates on the reversed Carnot cycle. The minimum and maximum temperatures are minus 25 degrees Celsius and plus 72 degrees Celsius respectively. If the heat rejected at the condenser is 6,000 kilojoules per minute, find the tons of refrigeration developed. Meron tayong choices na A, 20.44 tons of refrigeration, B, 20.22 torr, C, 21.22 torr, and D, 21.44 torr. Yung given natin is, meron tayong higher temperature is equals to 72, then mag-a-add tayo ng 273 to make it on Kelvin. 72 plus 273 is equals to 345 Kelvin. Then for lower temperature, meron tayong minus 25, mag-a-add tayo ng 273, magiging 248 Kelvin. And heat added, meron tayong 6,000 kilojoules per minute. Ayan, given siya 6,000 kilojoules per minute yung heat rejected. Then find the tons of refrigeration. Ito yung mga given natin. Heat rejected na 6,000 kilojoules per minute. Then, first natin hahanapin is yung COP. COP. Next, meron tayong formula for COP is lower temperature over higher temperature minus lower temperature. Lower temperature, once again, is the height absolute temperature of heat rejected to the surroundings, while the higher temperature is the low absolute temperature of heat absorbed from the body. From cold body. Meron tayong TL over TH minus TL. Isa-substitute lang natin yung mga given values. Meron tayong lower temperature na 248 Kelvin over higher temperature na 345 minus 248 Kelvin. Then we'll have an equal of 2.5557 Kelvin. Or no, mawawala na yung unit niya since meron siya sa taas, meron siya sa baba, magka-cancel out yung unit. Meron tayong COP na 2.557. Next, para naman makuha natin yung QL natin or yung lower or yung heat added natin, kailangan nating makuha muna yung COP. Then nakuha na natin yung COP, isa-substitute na lang natin yung mga given values. Or if kailangan nating mag-derive ng mga formulas, gagawin natin para makuha yung hinahanap na value. Meron tayong COP is equals to QL over QH minus QL. QL is also known as the TL. Then QH is also known as yung TH sa higher temperature. Then ayan, i-derive lang natin yung formula na COP is equals to QL over QH minus QL. Then multiplied, cross multiplication, makukuha natin yung COP, QH minus COP times QL is equals to QL. Then, next, isa-substitute natin, since yung hinahanap natin is yung QL, isa-substitute natin, or magde-derive tayo, isa-substitute natin yung COP, QH minus COP, QL is equals to QL. Ayun yung formula natin. Then, substitute hanggang sa makuha natin yung hinahanap natin na QL. Next, substitute all the given values. Meron tayong COP na 2.5557 times QH natin na 6,000 kilojoules per minute over 1 plus COP natin na 2.5557. Then, meron tayong makukuha na QL is equals to 4,313 kilojoules per minute. Nakuha natin yung unit na kilojoules per minute from QH na 6,000 kilojoules per minute. Next, kukunin naman natin is yung, ayan na, gagamitin natin yung work net. Meron tayong work net is equals to QH minus QL based sa na-explain kaninang formula. Then, substitute all the given values lang. QH is equals to 6,000 minus QL na nakuha natin kanina na 4,313. Meron tayong makukuha na 1,684 kilojoules per minute. Next, iaano lang natin siya. Gagawin natin siyang torr. Gagawin natin siyang torr. Meron tayong 4,313 kilojoules per minute Magko-convert tayo in 1 tons of refrigeration, meron tayong 211 kilojoules per minute. Ganyan. Mag-conversion lang, meron makukuha natin na yung QL natin is equals to 20.44 tons of refrigeration.